So hello guys and welcome. Hope you're doing well. My name is Noah Tomokem, and so just want to start by thanking you all for taking our time to watch our recent video. Thanks for the views, thanks for the likes, and of course thanks for the comments. So today I bring to you a brand new video, and of course we shall be looking at 10 or 5 habits of successful people. So generally speaking, defining success can be quite controversial sometimes. This is so because with humans we have very diverse ways of looking at life, and so therefore it is very difficult to give a very certain definition for the word success. So that has to do with the individual standards, what he or she feels are achievable, what he or she has set as their objectives or their goals to be able to consider themselves of having been successful. But then generally speaking, we often look at success from 3 perspectives. First of all, it has to do with acquiring wealth. And of course, when we talk of acquiring wealth, we mean to have maybe the financial backing, of course. And also it has to do with prosperity, to be prosperous or to prosper, let me say so, is to be happy. To prosper is to have good health. To prosper is to love, and of course to give out love. So one last thing that has to do with success is what we talk of the fame, to be famous, to be known, to have the power. And so most persons, if we combine these 3 things together, then we can be sure of calling ourselves successful people. But then what are some of those things that are very common with these people who have managed to attain that level where they feel like they are successful? Now, it is very interesting to understand that there are some principles. If you look at those people in a society that we consider to be successful or we consider to have succeeded, they have some attributes that are very common with all of them, or with most of them, let me say so. So if you look at Mr. A, Mr. B in the society, whom we term to be successful, there are some traits that if we are very keen, we will get to understand are very common with them. And so point number 1 of those attributes of very successful people is their circle of friends. Now, it might interest you to know that friends are sometimes very influential in one's life. Sometimes the kind of friends we keep play a very big role in who we become, in what we turn out to be. And so even the Bible says in the book of 1 Corinthians chapter 15 verse 33 that do not be misled, for bad company corrupts good morals. This is very simple. Be mindful of the persons you have around you. Do not be in the company of some persons that due to their actions are going to influence you to become what you are not or what you never wanted to be. And so I have had personal experiences with this, and I think every other youth, out of maybe peer pressure, you find yourselves in the company of some kind of crazy friends that cannot really bring forth or bring positive impacts in your life, positive vibes in your life. And so it is very important to note that when you find yourself in such an environment, you should desist from such environment, because things are not going to get any better for you if you find yourself in such an environment. And of course, if you are on the other side, in the midst of very good people, very good friends, very good company, you would get to realize that they bring the positive vibes, the positivity, or the positive influence that's going to change your life or take your life to a better level. So point number 1, be very careful of your circle of friends. So those people that we consider successful or to be successful, you must be careful with the circle of friends you keep. And so point number 2, we must not procrastinate. Now, if you look at the society, those persons that we think are successful, those persons that we know have made it in life, they sometimes are very decisive. Yes, that is the word. They are very decisive. That is to say that it doesn't take them so much time to be able to make up their mind when they want to embark on something. Maybe there is a business opportunity they would like to indulge in or engage in. It wouldn't take them so much time, pondering over and over and over, trying to make a final decision. They are very quick in their decisions. They don't procrastinate. They don't waste time. They don't delay actions. And because they're able to go get it, because they're able to go engage, they are always oftentimes very famous. And on the contrary, those of us or those persons who them to take so much time, like they want to think of A, they want to think of B, they want to think of C just to be able to make a final decision. We realize that such persons oftentimes do not make it with their final decisions. So it is very important that if we should be successful, then we should avoid too much procrastination. I get it. It is all right to take your time before you make a decision. It's all right to try to analyze and assess your position before you take a final decision on certain things. But then you should not fall into the trap of always taking too much time just to be able to make a decision. And so the third point we're looking at is those persons who are successful. Once more, if you look around you, they do more of actions than talking. Yes, more action, less talk. So you don't find a situation where an individual will just talk and then expect to be successful. Look, if you look around us, we have so many persons with very interesting ideas, very great ideas. Like they are so constructive with their ideas, but then implementing these ideas, being practical, is where they have an issue. And so if we must get out of this situation, if we must get out of this position that makes us unsuccessful, one of those things that we must take into consideration is the action. What do we do? What do we make of those ideas that we have constructed in our minds? What do we make of those opportunities that we have seen, but then we keep on talking? Oh, I found this very interesting opportunity online. I found this very interesting business deal. But then you just talk and you do nothing. And so once more, if you look at these persons that have been successful, these persons that have attained the world, the prosperity, and of course the fame, we discover that they do more of the action. When they see an opportunity, they put into practice and they get the expected results. And so that takes us, of course, to the point number 4, which is very, very important. And I think that we must be very careful, is that we should avoid negativity. Successful people are people that avoid negativity. There are some persons in life, and in fact, I think personally that most persons nowadays are very negative. You want to do this, but the first thing you are looking at, what if? What if it doesn't turn out to be good? What if it's not the best? What if I lose money? What if? And then you never find answers to your what ifs, and before you know it, you're off. Before you know it, you're no longer interested in this opportunity. Before you know it, I mean, you have backed out of something that, had it been you would have put in your effort, had it been you have put in your resources, it would have turned out to be very good for you. And so we must avoid negativity. In every situation, we should always find the positives. In every business proposal, we should always find the positives. You want to invest maybe in crypto, and then you're like, what if the market crashes? What if you want to go to school? What if I am not ready for this opportunity? What if I go spend my money for nothing? You don't look at the opportunities. You don't look at those benefits that you're going to achieve if you should carry out with this project or whatever you intend to do. And so please, we must learn to avoid negativity. We must learn to avoid the negative vibes, because with successful people, it's all about the good vibes. It's all about the positives. It's all about those things, the details that they know are going to swap or are going to flip the coin and make them very successful. And so we must be careful with this aspect of negativity, so we don't fall into the trap where we are always looking at the negatives. And so guys, the last point for attitudes or for habits of successful people is that successful people are always very patient and they listen to others. They're always very keen to know what is happening around them. They're always very keen to understand the environment in which they live. They're always very keen to be able to listen to the ideas of whatever comes their way. They take information to be very important, that they are always willing to listen to others. So to be successful, you must be willing to listen to others. It doesn't matter what they say, the positive criticism, the negative criticism, you must take them. Or you should be able to understand that if it's all about the positive, or if people keep on praising you, they keep on, you know, telling you how good you are, then there is a problem. You should always expect that whatever you do, people are going to criticize. And so when they talk, you listen. It's like they throw stones at you, you pick up the stones and you build a bridge on which you're going to cross. Because if they don't tell you, if they don't talk, you don't understand the position you are in. And so you must always be able to listen to others. Maybe there is someone, you look at this person to be, you know, be under you. This person has not maybe achieved what you have achieved, but then this person has a lot to offer. And so successful people always turn out to listen, and are very keen to what people say. They're very keen to what others have as ideas, and then they are able now to assess this information, to assess this idea with a lot of, you know, cautiousness, to be able to make the best and the best decisions. And so guys, we have a lot of, you know, traits of successful people. There are just so many, we cannot keep on naming them, otherwise this video will be very, very long. But then thank you guys for watching the video. I almost said girl, excuse me. Thank you guys for watching this video, and please make sure you share this video. Please subscribe to my channel, please like the video, and of course press the notification bell so that you get notified whenever we post a new video. Stay blessed. I love you. Bye bye.